I have a feeling that today will finally be the peaceful day I was looking for, and hopefully nothing will get in the way of...
No one is in his fully mental health would believe in that, because this is insulting for humanity, honestly. The people who apply Islam, like the real Islam, it's ISIS.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
And my day is ruined. Insult to humanity, huh? The biggest insult to humanity is dishonesty. The biggest insult to humanity is stupidity. The biggest insult to humanity is this conversation. This is because this is the unholiest of alliances between desperate Christian missionaries and insecure, validation-seeking ex-Muslims. They aren't held together by intellectual discourse, but by hatred. Their accusations are all over the place.
In the Quran that, I think it's a Quran that, you can possess sex slaves in your right hand, so you can have unlimited sex slaves, and some Muslim scholars, they don't even deny this.
Yeah, because they don't want to admit the bad things in the religion. That's what I think.
You both gotta make up your mind. Are Muslims hiding the supposed bad verses, or do we not even deny it? While this video will involve debunking the claims made by this ex-Muslim, I also have a message near the end of the video to all Christian apologists who create videos like this. Anyway, let's get to the part where she completely exposes Islam.
Quran and Sunnah, they saying that it's okay to beat women, it's okay to take her freedom and all these things.
Then the last and third and final resort is to beat them. Allah doesn't say bring a baseball bat to beat them up with it. Ibn Abbas, when who is one of the great interpreters of the Quran, was asked how to beat them, he said, with this. You see this twig? If I beat myself with it, I'm not gonna be affected. He said, you beat them without breaking a bone, shedding blood, leaving a mark, and avoid the face. What kind of beating is this, my friend? Well, this kind of beating is not meant to be physical. It is meant to be sentimental.
Then part ways with them, and if that doesn't work, beat them.
All right, so what do we got here? We got a toothbrush, Expo pen, glue stick, and whoa, I definitely need those. Now, you see, you might wonder why these are good options for a Muslim man to use to admonish his wife. It's because the Prophet, peace be upon him, himself said in Sunan Ibn Majah 1851 that this should be done without causing injury or leaving a mark.
Allah sallallahu alayhi wasallam outright do not hit the female slaves of Allah.
So after reading the Quran and Sunnah, it is very clear that beating is not okay in the manner you are trying to portray. Also, the verse mentions this option when your wife is in clear rebellion against you. So when she is character assassinating you, hurling lies and abuses on you to destroy your standing within society, this is when the regulated option of poking her is available. The allowability of poking places restrictions on the man from injuring his wife out of anger while allowing the man to vent out his anger in a reasonable manner without falsely getting accused and possibly thrown in jail due to public opinion, even though he barely laid a finger on his wife. Not to mention all the lawyer costs the man has to deal with.
It's a lot of information to get in 30 seconds.
Before I continue with her, the Christians in the conversation tried to get more juicy information out of her and chimed in with their ignorance. They brought up sex slavery. There is no such thing as sex slavery in the Quran or in the Hadith. This is the concept of what your right hand possesses. Ma malakat aymanukum. These are prisoners of war who have designated rights given to them so they are incorporated into Muslim society in a civilized manner where they can establish themselves, have families, and live as meaningful members of society. A master cannot force them into prostitution. He cannot hit them, and if he does, he has to free them. They have the right to buy their freedom. If they give birth to their master's child, then the child is born free and takes the master's name and is equal to all his other children. He cannot sell her away from her child once she gives birth, and she is to be set free once the master dies. Even for prisoners of war, Islam gives them basic humanity in the form of what your right hand possesses, unlike the prisoners of war with Freedom Army over here.
Mashallah, brother!
But wait. She's got one final thing up her sleeve, and only a true Muslim would know this secret that we've been hiding from the rest of the world.
And even
Because
become
they don't want to
Muslims.
admit it. They don't want to admit that there's a lot of wrong things in Islam. But if you read the real Sunnah, and if you open the Quran, the real Quran.
You got me now. You got me now. You got me now. You figured me out.
Muslims, there's no recovering from this. She exposed our secret big time. All this time, we were handing out fake Qurans while trying to hide the real Quran from the world. I really don't even know if she was ever actually Muslim when I hear garbage like this. She kind of just reminds me of this guy. But let's turn our attention now to these pitiful people uploading this video. Christian apologists.
What are you doing? Making a mistake.
Why do you do this? Do you have no shred of dignity left in you? Look, let me explain. We preach Islam in the Western world. We end up talking to a lot of different people. If we want to find ex-Christians, we don't even have to look. They're everywhere. We can so much more easily get a testimony from a bitter ex-Christian exposing Christianity. We can easily throw you all under the bus. These ex-Christians we talk to mention how they think that Christianity is backward, illogical, and abusive. They tell us how Christian churches try to hide the inconvenient truth of Christianity. We don't believe everything they say. We know some of what they're saying is emotional rather than intellectual. We stick to theology. We could upload videos saying, ex-Christian brilliantly tears Christianity a new one. But we don't do that because we have morals. Allah forbids us from insulting your religion. And the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam taught us not to lie. Where are your morals? Did Jesus teach you to be deceptive? Did Jesus teach you to lie for the sake of sensationalism? You are better than this. We call you people of the book, but then you act like fools. To see how pathetically disingenuous these apologists are, notice her and her partner's reactions when this woman says she used to be Muslim.
I was before Muslim. Wow. Yeah, I've been Muslim for a long time. But
stop it. Get some help.